I'm sorry, because there is an independence contest. Jadi ada sedikit halangan barusan karena saya diharuskan ikut mengikuti lomba 17 Agustus. Okay. This morning, then we will discuss part 2 of tourism in your respective area. To the certain time, maybe I can start with Nisra. Okay, Nisra, time and place. I welcome in.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
This time, I will bring the theme of tourism in Kalimantan, firstly in Bulungan area. Kalimantan, this is like is synonymous with the of Bulungan of the world. Almost half of the island of Kalimantan is as useful get of forest and of course with first air. Like other islands, Kalimantan also has areas that keep in impossible beauty. One of areas in Kalimantan that you can visit is Bulungan. Bulungan is location is in North Kalimantan. Bulungan Regency has 81 sub-district. The capital city of Bulungan Regency in Tanjung Selor, with so many sub-districts and villages and cause the also of many natural tourist attraction in Bulungan. The first start in Bulungan is Taman Tetian. The location of the park within on the banks of the Kayan River is a strategic place to the sea and sunset in the afternoon. Playground facilities are also private and for children. For those who want to exercise, they can use the park is for jogging or just a leisurely walk. Secondly, there is the Pantai Kelapa Mangkupadi. The sun tends to be born is wet, so it's not the white. The unique about Pantai Kelapa Mangkupadi is you look at from a height. The sweeter of it will tend to be green, and after approaching the water, it look blue. Okay. The tree trail in Bulungan, air terjun Longpin, in location close to the city center of Tanjung Selor. The Longpin is water. Air terjun Longping is quite high, so you feel a cool sensation when you are there. It also smells like rocks and natural beauty. Okay, maybe things enough for my introduce for the tourism in Bulungan. I give big to Mr. Andi. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ms. Nisra, thank you for the discussion. Presentation by tourism.
Thank you, and
I will excited for the presentation. Okay, next for the presentation culture to part 2, Mr. Elias. Time and place, I'm welcoming.
Masuk sini.
Hello everyone, my name is Elias Adiswana. I'm from Bandung.
I'm sorry, Elias. Your voice is not high in my ear.
Ada nggak, Mas?
Oke, sip, masuk.
Hello everyone, my name is Elias Adiswana. I'm from Bandung. This morning, discuss about one of the tourist attraction in the Bandung, namanya Situ Patenggang. Situ Patenggang is a touring sport located in the Patenggang Baru, Prefect Patenggang di Village Raja Bali, District of Bandung Regency, West Java. So many natural charm such as beautiful mountain, red lakes, green plantation, and so on. Situ Patenggang also has so many sport photo. And Situ Patenggang is one of the taxi place that are very much interested by young people. Situ Patenggang come from Sundanese, Pateang Teang, looking for each other. Tell the love of Putra Prabu and Putri how are the interaction of the great goddess which nature namely Kian Santang and Dewi Reganis. They were spared for a long time because her love in the so deep. They look for each other and finally meet in a place that uh, until now is called the stone of love. Dewi Renganis also asked for a lake and a boat to sail together. This boat has until now become as island in the center of the air. Island of Asmara or Island of Sasaka. According to the story, sto, so so how how stop at the stone of love and thrones the Island of romance always get internal love like them. Maybe that I can say thank you. Udah Mas.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Elias. I'm very, very excited from the discuss part 2 of tourism. Before I will next participant to Mr. Malvin, I will spend my jemuran. Takutnya kudanan, Vin. Tetap jemuran, Vin.
Okay, Mr. Aldi, I can handle
Okay.
it. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Maybe nanti ya.
Because your home berduaan sama Diki, not home alone. Okay.
Yes.
I will the next discuss people participant to Mr. Malvin. Okay, Mr. Malvin, place and time I will coming.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aldi. With me, also with you about tourism again, with about the building in my city. It is you must try to visit this most tourism place in my cities in Semarang and surrounding and in areas. You must try visit the tourist place and surrounding areas. Jadi wajib dikelilingi dan wajib dikunjungi. Okay. And also, Semarang has many historical and cultural tourist destinations that are very interesting to visit. And the following are recommendations for historical and cultural tourist attraction in Semarang. Last time, I had discussed with you about the Sampokong, about the pagoda, about the Pondok Coffee. And this session, I will discuss with you about the Lawang Sewu. Okay, so what is Lawang Sewu? Lawang Sewu has many door, has many lawang. A lawang in English is door. When you are vision in the city of Semarang, it is incomplete if you don't visit the Lawang Sewu because office the Dutch in this 1990
I'm
and
sorry, Malvin, your voice
yes.
is stop and go.
Okay, check. Is clearly check. Check. Can you hear my voice?
Okay, I can hear your voice.
Okay. I think that I have to change the network because the Wi-Fi is in the top. Okay, when you are the vacation in the city of Semarang, it just look like you incomplete if you don't visit the Lawang Sewu because the former office the Dutch is in this railway company is now being used as a museum and Semarang is most popular tourist spot. Jadi so the Lawang Sewu is have many historical. Lawang Sewu has become a tourist icon that in the 19 and years sekitar tahun 1900-an the Lawang Sewu is the former office of the Dutch is in this railway. Jadi Lawang Sewu dulunya adalah tempat kantor kereta api, perkereta apian Belanda, milik Belanda. Okay, so Lawang Sewu has become a tourist icon in Semarang city, which is always interesting. Many visitors are curious about the name Lawang Sewu, which means the thousand of doors. So Lawang Sewu is the meaning of Lawang Sewu. It is which is a means the thousand of doors. Is there a really thousand doors? Certainly not. Jadi ini tidak seperti julukannya Lawang Sewu. Ini tidak sampai 1000 lawang atau 1000 pintu. In addition to the mystery behind this old building, you can witness the splendor of the building with European style and architecture. The colonial style still persists to this day. Jadi arsitekturnya tidak berubah dari dulu sampai sekarang. Okay. Next, I will discuss about Old City. The Old City, one more of historical tour in the Semarang city, which is a very popular, namely the Old City. The name implies Kota Lama is a must menu for tourists because it has historical buildings. Old City, the name it's Kota Lama. Kota Lama meaning is the kota yang sudah lama sejak dulu ada. Okay, so for the tourists, because it has a historical buildings that stood in the 19th until the 20th centuries. Jadi sekitar abad 19 dan 20-an. Okay. This is building in the Old City is very thick with magnificence and unique European feel. If you search in the Google or Chrome, you search about the Old City and the last about the Lawang Sewu, you can read that the historical from the building is built from the European architecture because it is apa ya? The zamannya penjajahan Belanda, zamannya imperial of the Netherlands. Okay. Of course, the beauty of the building is the main attraction, especially for those who are hunting photos. There are many interesting photo spots. So many producers choose the Old City of Semarang for the shooting location. Jadi ketika ada proses film itu the Old City as the for the shooting location, it is many many interesting photo spots. Okay. Young Monument or the Semarang city is called by Tugu Muda. Tugu Muda, yeah. As the name is Tugu Muda, another icon of the Semarang city, which is visited by many tourists who come to this city in Semarang. The Tugu Muda. In fact, this monument has become a monument for tourists who are on vacation in Atlas City, in the Semarang city. So some sources say Tugu Muda stands as a symbol of the city of students. Jadi simbol untuk kota pelajar, simbol kota pelajar. Another officers also said that the monument was built to commemorate the struggle of the people of Semarang against the invaders. The Tugu Muda Monument, it is called the struggle of the people of Semarang against the invaders. Jadi di Indonesianya itu adalah itu sebagai monumen kenangan, monumen peringatan sebagai orang-orang yang dahulu para pejuang itu melawan penjajah kolonial, like that. Okay. However, whatever the source of Tugu Muda is the newest Semarang tourist spot that interesting it is interesting and pity to miss. The beautiful building with unique design is interesting photo spots. Okay, so I think that that's enough from me. Thank you for listening and thank you for joining in this session. Okay, Mr. Randi, saya kembalikan ke Mr. Randi.
Okay, thank you for Malvin. For the presentation by tourism in Semarang. I'm very interested in Semarang, from Semarang until Jogja, because many tourist spot there is Semarang until Jogja. Ada Gedong Songo, ada stasiun Solo Balapan, itu juga. Nah, okay, next for the participant, the last, Mr. Nabil, I come in, please, your presentation. I'm sorry, Nabil, your voice is mute.
Okay. Okay, hello everybody. This time I'm gonna describe my tourism area for in Sumedang. This name is waterfall Patamon. Can I share screen, Mr. Randy?
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Answering multiple. Okay, Nabil, you can try again.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Mr. Randy. Alright. Okay, you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Right, guys. Curug Patamon. Curug is a waterfall in Sunda language. This
Siap, gue beli tiket hotel. Kali-kali mau review kita gini. hampir namanya bola. Cintanya kata kadang kan rasa bosan terjadi di diri ya akhirnya dapat. Oh ya. Dan ada juga kawan saya bernama Alisa akan menemani jalur tempat yang akan kita tuju. Karena Alisa adalah salah satu kawan saya yang kebetulan rumahnya tidak jauh dari kawasan Curug Cirenganis. Jadi dia adalah katanya ini ada camp, jadi banyak data di sana. Dan seharusnya ini adalah base camp ya. Ini adalah base camp, tapi katanya nggak ada yang jaga, jadi kita masuk aja. Jalurnya ke sana. Jadi kita langsung masuk ke sana. Seorang kawan pernah itulah yang saya sekali dengan pas oh ya, kali ini jalur yang licin dikarenakan setelah hujan, kita akan melewati 7 aliran sungai dan jalur depan timun. Bilang sangat adrenalin. Pada dia. Sekarang lagi sampai katanya. Nanti kita akan melewati aliran sungai. Ya. Di tengah perjalanan kita bertemu dengan rombongan warga sekitar.
Okay, hello. Can you hear me, Mr. Andi?
Okay, I can hear you,
Okay.
Mr. Nabil.
Okay. This videos describe for tourism spot in Sumedang. This place is very nice and lots of wild animals because this waterfall is located in the entry hutan, forest. Okay. It's very natural, and this waterfall is very clear water and cold weather. To enter his tourists must be paid for 10,000 rupiah. Okay, maybe for me now, Mr. Andi, can you ask me?
Okay, Mr. Nabil, maybe community or maybe I want to ask if I see the area of your house. I remember my own house because jadi ketika saya melihat video yang kamu share tadi, jadi ingat rumah sendiri. Because in Probolinggo there is the same area, namely the Sumber District. Jadi ada suatu daerah di Probolinggo namanya Kecamatan Sumber. The atmosphere, the geopolitical contours of the land are very similar. Jadi mirip. Then there are average farmer. Jadi rata-rata di sana tani. Memang karena kontur tanahnya yang subur. Because the land is very fertile. Okay, guys. Thank you all for attending the tourism discussion part 2. you later this afternoon in the discussion about kultur tentang kebudayaan nanti siang. I'm sorry was a bit late because there was an independence contest. Ada lomba kemerdekaan tadi yang mengharuskan saya ikut. Okay. Good morning and thank you and see you again guys.
Thank you, Mr. Andi.
Okay, bye guys.
Thank you, Mr. Andi.
Okay, you are welcome.
Love you.
Waduh.